I walk through the process of becoming a digital nomad and taking your product anywhere that you go. With this idea in mind, I want to help you understand that whatever you have as a skill or as a expertise, you're able to sell it online without you having to literally be behind your desk or tied to a 9 to 5 job. Now, most of you guys starting probably have already a 9 to 5 job and you're thinking how you can do it as a side hustle. That's totally fine and totally doable as long as you have one per element, and that element is a system. So if you think about it carefully for a second, freedom is not created by the traveling. Freedom is created by the systems that you build and sustaining that lifestyle or sustaining that daily income coming in so that you can have that budget on the side to invest in your business. Meanwhile, your work at the current state, if you are at a 9 to 5 job, is able to, pay off your bills, etc., until that surpasses your current income. Okay, so you can do it as a side job. Keep that in mind. Other than that, if you guys are already working as a remote consultant or a developer or a digital nomad and you already have a remote job, the idea would be for you, okay, how can you leverage your time and your abilities in order for you to launch a system on the side. Meanwhile, you're currently in that remote job, because I do know that you're probably not thinking of keeping that for the long term, but you want to build system in order for you to get out of that situation and or that I would say that place that you're in, because in the end, let's be real, most of the businesses don't care about you, and or your CEO basically thinks about himself or his family or his personal pleasures. He doesn't care about the team itself. Now, I wouldn't say that everyone is like that, but a grand majority, more than 80% of companies are like that. And again, they don't care about the people that's doing the work. They care most about themselves, that are the CEO of the business, that just has a vision and sufficient. Okay. And they think with money they can buy everything. But the reality is, some people want a purpose in life. Some people want to spend time with the family and they want to have a good income, but at the same time, they want to enjoy that income as well. Not be working 24/7, 7 days of the week and, answering emails and clients day and night. Okay. So let's be realistic about it. So, with that in mind, I want to help you understand that the only thing that is allowing you to be able to earn the side income, travel the world, and have location independence and work from Bali, Barcelona, in the Caribbean or in Asia, whatever, is the ability to have a system that supports that. Okay. So building a product will also help you add to it. Okay. So you can make it more profitable for yourself. Now, what is it or what formats can you build it, etc.? Here I discuss a couple of ways you can do that at if you're starting out and or if you have something you can leverage. Those are templates, trainings, frameworks, toolkits, or micro courses. Okay, so with these, you are able to not only leverage them, but you're also able to use them to sell them for a low ticket to bring people in. Once you have people in, then you upsell those people. Okay, so it's kind of like giving people nuggets or a taste of what you are an expert in, or you have an expertise you want to share. You can also do this, and you can do this in a free format or a paid format. Ideally, if you do it in a paid format, that will be better, because then you can test out your ideas to see if you can monetize those ideas way before you develop a product or a course or a service, etc. Okay. And this, again, you can teach it once and sell it forever. So once you sell the first workshop, you can do other workshops and later on sell the recordings or for a cheaper price, etc. Because the live ones where people get proximity to you is the one that you want to sell the highest. Now, if you're interested in working with someone like myself that is very versed at building systems and working with people that are doing multiple 5 figure and 6 figures, you can basically check out the link below this video where you can fill out a form and share with me more on your situation, what you're working at, what platforms you're using. I normally work with people that are in between 2 and 5K that are wanting to scale to grow over 10K. And if you're stuck below 10, it's more easier for me to help you scale it. If you're just starting out, yes, I can help you as well, but then it's gonna be take a bit more effort from your side, because probably you're gonna have to, learn the system from scratch, start a brand new subscription somewhere like beehiiv or so, because probably you don't have a newsletter, etc. Okay, but ideally, if you have already a business or you have already a newsletter or you're already using beehiiv, etc., for me, it's gonna be easier for you to guide you through the process. All right. Now, if you want to automate your acquisition system, as I said, in order for you to generate leads, sales, and also become a independent, I would say, solopreneur, Ideally, you will want to have a lead gen system, a lead generation system, in order for you to generate leads and sales consistently. And the way you do it is by having scheduled content, pre-sale loops, meaning things that are selling your systems that are selling your product on a consistent basis, evergreen emails going out, independent from your YouTube video, independent from your weekly newsletter, and you want to have a low cost ad system as well. Okay, so if you're paying anywhere between $4 and above per lead, you're already overpaying. If you're paying 150 to maybe up to $3, $2.50, $3, you're doing okay. All right, you're doing good. So that's the main benchmark you want to keep in mind. Now, one thing you have to make sure is that your sale process is time zone proof, right? So you don't want to be manually sending things out, but you want to be make sure that you have a system that you want to be inputting once or twice a month. And for the rest of the month, you have things going out. And things going on, I'm talking about your content, talking about your offer, I'm talking about any news that you're giving out, etc. What I'm referring to as, you can say here, you can replace manual selling with checkout pages, magic links, warm up assets, and automated onboarding. Okay, so all these things automates the process for you. So you don't have to be struggling. Oh, I need to do this. Oh, I need to do that. It goes out automatically. And this is what gives you the lifestyle of sitting next to the beach, sitting next to the pool, checking your PC, overseeing things, just operating the small bits and pieces within the business. Okay, because you keep an operation running smoothly and minimal. Why? Because you have one offer in place that is being sold in many different ways. You have one platform that is doing the heavy lifting for you, ideally beehiiv, and you have one system that is compounding on the back end, which is the thing that you set up in beehiiv, right? So nomads aren't overwhelmed in this case, but it's more like they're optimized and they're systemized. Okay. So digital nomad freedom is not luck, it's architecture, or it's systemized, or it's built. And the reason and the way you do it is because you want the lifestyle and you want tranquility, you want peace of mind. And again, the platforms I use, as I say always, and I remind everyone always about the system as well. For me to be able to walk through this entire process is very simple, but for you to get it set up, it requires a bit of effort. So what I recommend you is go to beehiiv, click on this link, set up your beehiiv account. With that, set up your web account as well to be able to sell your offer in different formats, and then set up your refined account. The refined account is a platform that allows you to tap into many other people's newsletter from other people's platforms, and from there they are able to sell your newsletter as the go-to expert, the go-to solution, in order for you to keep getting leads as well. And I said, if you're getting leads between $1.50 to $3, you're doing fine. But if you're paying over $4 a lead, you're already paying too much. Why? Because Google, Facebook, Instagram, etc., you'll be paying a high cost for a bunch of those leads, which those leads are not double opt-in. Ideally, if you have a beehiiv platform as the minimum platform to use, you'll be able to pay for double opt-in, meaning people that verify twice that they want your subscription or newsletter. Therefore, it's much more higher quality leads of which you are able to sell your high ticket program at the back end as well later on. All right. So appreciate it, guys, for watching this video. If you have any questions, leave them down below this video. I'd be more than happy to explain stuff in a different video for you guys as well. And other than that, if you have ideas for me of things you want clarified, etc., just let me know as well. I'll be more happy to share them with you. Other than that, you'll find my links to subscribe and work with me below in the description, and or subscribe to my newsletter. All right. I see you in the next video and hope to hear from you guys in the comments. Take care.